Alright. I hope everything's working. I really rushed there. Wow. Felt like I got a fucking adrenaline rush after that shit. I had a setup stream in like under 5 minutes. And went through a couple things to make it work. So we'll be doing Undertale again today. Let me just get a couple things fixed up here. Just a little more things. Yep. And that too. Okay. That should... no, not everything. There's one more thing. Oh, also, on top of doing Undertale today, a friend and viewer wanted to do Limbus Company, whatever that is. So, we'll do that after we beat not Undertale, the entirety of it. Waterfall, that section. Alright. I swear to God, if I get one more fucking ping. Alright, welcome in, Micro. Let me just boot up Undertale real quick. Alright, my model's working and everything. Hey. That is right. I did mute it. That's my bad. Not 5 times, guys. It was not 5 times. There's no way it was. Yo, it's Papyrus. It's kind of get like a gray outline. That's a little weird. Yeah, whatever. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Right. Where was I with this? Right, I did that. Okay, right. So I didn't actually do it, the thing, all the way. You know, with my leg and everything. It kind of got pushed back a lot. And I'd rather not do it on stream. Let's just swap out our inventory here. What do I have equipped in? I have notebook and tutorial. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know since that we don't have much of waterfall left, we can get done a lot more early than usual, and so we should be able to get to that Olympus Company game that Trooper wanted. Man, why is it speeding up? How do I get over there? Oh, I see it. So what do you guys think of the thumbnail? I think I did pretty good with it. Without candles or magic to guide them home, monsters use crystals to navigate. Oh fuck. Okay. Unhug. Oh my god. Maybe I should have gone down. I did it. Let's go. Boy, I sure hope there's no more scary monsters around here. Damn, it's fucking dark. No, that's not a pathway. An echo flower. Behind you. Fuck. Hello? 7 human souls. With the power of 7 human souls, our King Asgore Dreamer, will become a god. With that power, Asgore can finally shatter the barrier. He will finally take the surface back from humanity and give them back the suffering and pain that we have endured. Understand, human? This is your only chance at redemption. Give up your soul, or I'll tear it from your body. Oh shit. I can't move. Yo, leave me alone. Undyne, I'll help you fight. Yo! You did it! Undyne is right in front of you! You've got front row seats to our fight! Wait, who's she fighting? Hey! You aren't gonna tell my parents about this, are you? Bro, how fucking thick is this? This does not move at all. I fucking held the buttons at the same time and that shit happened. I'm concerned. Another echo flower. You're passing conversation. If I say my wish, you promise you won't laugh at me. You're passing conversation. Of course I won't laugh. You're passing conversation. Someday, I'd like to climb this mountain we're all buried under. Standing under the sky, looking at the world all around. That's my wish. You hear laughter. Hey, you said you wouldn't laugh at it. You hear passing conversation. Sorry, it's just funny. That's my wish too. Over there is a prophecy. The angel, the one who has seen the surface. They will return, and the underground will go empty. Oh, frisk dance? This is what you're fucking calling this? Shit looks fucking cryptid, man. Like, I should not be doing this. It's terrifying. Yo! Why'd the music cut out? I'm scared. What you gonna do? Fall? Yo, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I want to ask you something. Man, I've never had to ask someone this before, but, yo, you're human, right? Man, I knew it. Well, I know it now, I mean. Undyne told me, stay away from that human. So, like, I guess that makes us enemies or something. But I kinda stink at that. Yo, say something mean so I can hate you. Please? Huh? Yo, that's your idea of something mean? My sister says that to me all the time. I guess I have to do it. Yo, I hate your guts. Man, I'm such a turd. I'm gonna go home now. Don't back up like that. That's how you fall. Yo, wait, help. I tripped. Z. It was X. Okay. Don't mind me, I just stare into the void. Yo, dude. If you wanna hurt my friend, you're gonna have to get through me first. You're backing off on that statement? Wow. She's gone. Yo, he really saved my skin. Guess being enemies was just a thought. Was just a nice thought. Well, you just have to be friends instead. Man, I should really go home. Bet my parents are worried sick about me. Nope, see ya. Do not run. Do not fucking run. Later, dude. Dumbass. He's gonna get killed, man. This looks like there should be a save point. I'm fucking at 2 out of 20. Is there any save point that I can heal at? Please tell me there's one here I missed. Is there one down here? I'm so fucked. You know what? I guess I just can't make mistakes. Alright, let's go. Why am I stopped? With the red background is crazy. 7 human souls and King Asgore will come. You keep reciting the same shit. 6. That's how many we have collected thus far. Understand? Through your 7th and... I swear to God, I'm going to fucking turn my shit off. If I get interrupted one more time because of a fucking notification on my phone, I might actually tweak out. Do not disturb. Turn on. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's there. It's just really far back. Fuck. Through your seventh and final soul, this world will be transformed. First, however, as is customary for those who make it this far, I shall tell you the tragic tale of our people. It all started long ago. No, you know what? Screw it! Why should I tell you that story when you're about to die? I don't know how to make that sound. Did you take off your helmet? You're standing in the way of everyone's hope and dreams. Alpha's sister boys made me think humans are cool, with their giant robots and glory swordsmen. What? But you're just a coward, hiding behind that kid so you can run away from me again. And let's not forget your wimpy good and two shoes stick. Oh, I'm making such a difference by hugging random strangers. You know what? It would be more valuable than everyone if you were dead! That's right, human. Your continued existence is a crime! Your life is all that stands between us and our freedom. Right now, I can feel everyone's heart pounding together. Everyone's been waiting their whole lives for this moment. But we're not nervous at all. When everyone puts their hearts together, they can't lose! Now, human, let's end this right here, right now! I'll show you how determined monsters can be! Step forward when you're ready. Ah! Determination. That's it, then. No more running away. Here it comes. Damn, the lunge is kind of crazy. Curse it! On God. That's it. Speed challenge. I'm feeling motivated. As long as you're green, you can't escape. Unless you learn to face danger head on. You won't last a second against me. Shakes her head. Not bad. Then how about this? Man, this shit easy as fuck. And then points directly towards the sky. So when are you gonna get 8? And now sunlight is just within our reach. And that tower is 30. I won't let you snatch it away from us. What? You can do that?! Okay, this is an option now, so I guess I can use it. Run for your life! You won't get away from me this time. Please! You said you didn't want to fight, but nothing happened. Honestly, I'm doing you a favor. Has ever made it past that goal. Killing you now is an act of mercy. So stop being so damn resilient. Run! Oh shit, it changed the camera angle. You've escaped from me for the last time. Please, I don't want to do this. I didn't want to fight you, but nothing happened. I was determined. the fuck? What does yellow mean? I think I get it. Usually it's TP, but this one doesn't have TP, so... But I'm determined too. I fucking hate it. Determined to end this right now. Ah, fuck. It smells like sushi. Right now! Now! Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Alright, unicycle, yeah. Covered at 11 HP. Die already, you little brat. It's fucking with me. It's actually fucking with me. God damn it! The flips, they're making me so confused. Run for your life. Hello? Hey, what's up? I was just thinking, you, me, and Nana should all hang out sometime. I think you would make great pals. Let's meet up at our house later. Really bad time preparers. Stop running away. Nice cream. Love yourself. I love you. You recovered 50 HP. Yeah, die already, you little brat. This one's falling attack. I just got such stronger ones. I will never take mercy from the likes of you. I'm now realizing I could just press this. Sand? Oh shit. My bad, I should not look. Oh hey. Wait, no, I'm gonna get a tag team, bro. Not the fucking water cooler. Armor so hot, but I can't give up. The tongue out on everything is crazy. Oh, I can move. Interact. She looks dry. Booble. It's a water cooler. Take a cup of water. Take a cup of water. And I'm not dying this time. Wow. Give Undyne the water. Yes. Wait, there's no fucking way this works. That's like so little. Hello? Okay then. Sans! Sans, where'd you go? He was right here. Oh, hey, what's up? Okay. I was thirsty, so I came over from the waterfall to get a drink. But there's so much fucking water over there. That's, you guys are insane. Seeing such a strange laboratory in a place like that. Laboratory? You're filled with determination. It's down here. Fuck that. You look like the goddamn Grim Reaper. I got the spotlight on me. It's you. Question mark. It's too dark to see near the walls. Damn it. Yo, it's a fucking fridge. Can I not rummage the fridge? Really? Wow. It's too dark to see near the walls. Okay, wasn't there like a fucking elevator or some shit over here? It's going the wrong way though. I can't get up it. Ah, yes, the long hall. Is that a fucking dinosaur? What the hell? That is true. I completely forgot about that shit. Oh, but also, Micro makes a fair point. Once this ends, I will go back there, and then I'll go to the house. And then we'll switch to Limbus, or whatever it is.
Oh, my God. I didn't expect you to show up so soon. I haven't showered. I'm barely dressed. It's all messy and... Yeah. I'm Dr. Office. I'm as going to a scientist. But, I am not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you stepped out of the room inside, been observing your journey through my console. Your fights, your friendships, everything. I was originally going to stop you, but watching someone else makes you root for them. So, now I want to help you using my knowledge. You need to guide you too hard. I know, I'm ready to escort Castle, no problem. No, actually, it's just a tiny issue. A long time ago, I made a robot named Minotaur. Usually, I built it to be an entertainment robot. Robotic TV star or something. Anyway, recently I decided to make it more useful. You know, just small practical adjustments, like anti-human combat features. Of course, when I saw you come, I immediately decided I had to remove those features. Unfortunately, I only have a teensy mistake while doing so, and now he's an unstoppable killing machine who thirsts for human blood. But, hopefully we won't run into him. Did you hear something?
Bro, what's happening with the robots back there, man?
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Welcome, beauties. The lights off center. Fuck. Bro, god damn it. Move it over like 3 pixels, please. To today's quiz show. Oh boy, I can already tell it's gonna be a great show. Everyone give a big hand for our wonderful contestant. Never played before, gorgeous. No problem, it's simple. There's only one rule. Answer correctly, or you die. Cry. Screaming is against the rules. Let's start with an easy one. What's the prize for answering correctly? More questions! Right, sounds like you get it. 155, holy shit! Here's a terrific prize! What's his full name? Yeah, Alphys? Enough about you, let's talk about me! What are robots made of? Metal and magic. Here's another easy one for you. Holy shit. 2 training. Thank God you know that one. Hold on, something door. Sorry, someone came into my room. I had to do that. Don't count on your victory. How many flies are in this jar? Let's see. 54! Yeah, I totally knew that. Let's play a memory game. That's Frogget. I know that one. What?! This motherfucker's cheating! Oh, fine, I'll only check the office. Okay, get this one. Okay. Here's a simple one. Time to break out the big guns. Oh my god. The snail flavor? I would say don't know, but it's not this one, and it's definitely not me. See, Office, I told you it's obvious. Even the human figured it out. Yes, sir. There she scrawls her name in the margins of the notes. She names programming variables after she then writes stories of them together, sharing a domestic life. Probability of crush 101%. Imaginary 1%. Well. Looks like you're up to something new. The show has no dramatic tension. You can't go on like this. But this was just the pilot episode. Let's have more drama, more romance, more bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. What the fuck? You can just do that? Alright, whatever. Do we even have a roof? How could he just leave like that? Well, that certainly was something. Alright, I'll go back.
Wait. Let me give you my phone number. Maybe if you need help, I could. Maybe get that phone. It's ancient. It doesn't even have texting. Wait a second, please. Here, I upgraded it for you. I can do texting items. It's got a keychain. And even signing up for the #1 social network. Now we're friends.
I mean what, as in like, dude, I didn't fucking look at what she was answering that time, cause that was fucking Frogget. I didn't think it was just gonna be a fucking sticker on a robot, bro. Like, how was I supposed to know that shit? He was out of frame. Like, what do you mean? You can't blame me for that shit. It's so dumb. God, I wish they were running in this. Gotta go all the way back. Wait, is that a fucking box? It's a box. Presumably one to be pushed.
Bah, today's monsters don't appreciate what makes puzzles great. Nowadays, puzzles are nothing but lasers and moving rocks. Bah, there's no art in that action. Mindless snook. Schlock. It's just timing-based drivel. Give me something that challenges the deepest reaches of my mind. You're young. You still got hope. Yeah, Try solving this black puzzle. Black pushing puzzle.
I can't fucking push it though. I actually feel like I'm fucking starving. Oh my god. The ice cube has a meaning, by the way. It travels with you to a later area. Not gonna say cause spoilers. Is there something over here? No, it's just a dead end. What's here? Nothing. Because that's where the house that looked like a fucking fish was. Like it actually looked like a fish. I do not know why, but that was just what they were theming. The Grim Reaper again. Yep, far left. What? It's a living.
Oh ho, the human arrives. Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends.
Will you hang out?
Yeah. Okay, stand behind me. Psst. Make sure to give her this. She loves these.
You didn't actually give it to me, man. I can't.
Hi, Papyrus. Ready for an extra private one-to-one training? You bet I am. And I brought a friend.
I don't think we've...
Huh?
Why don't you two come in? He seems so excited. Is that a fucking sword?
Here, Undyne. My friend brought a gift for you on their own.
Thanks. I'll, put it with the others. Damn, that's a lot of them. So, are we ready to start?
Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun.
Holy shit. He broke the window, man. You're not gonna even stop him? So why are you here? To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? No? Then why are you here? Wait, I get it. You think that I'm gonna be friends with you, right? Right? Yes! Really? How delightful. I accept. Let's all frolic in the fields of friendship. Not. Why would I ever be friends with you? If you weren't my house guest, I'd beat you up right now. You're the enemy of everyone's hopes and dreams. I will never be your friend. Now get out of my house.
Dang, what a shame. I thought Undyne could be really friends with you. But I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge.
Challenge? What? Papyrus, wait a second. Darn it. Thinks I can't be friends with you. What a joke. I could make friends with a wimpy loser like you any day. I'll show him. Listen up, human. We're not just going to be friends. We're going to be besties. I'll make you like me so much, you won't even be able to think of anyone else. It's the perfect revenge. Why don't you have a seat? One time of his friend came over. Oh, did I fucking read that as Elvis? I don't know. What about the boat? Wait, what about the boat?
All he did was lie seductively on the piano and fed himself grapes. I don't really like that guy, but I admire his lifestyle.
Sword.
Humans suck, but there is to Ikata rules. Case in point, this giant sword. Historically, humans wield swords up to 10 times their size, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. When I first heard that, I immediately wanted one. Soon the pirates put the giant sword together. She figured it out. Looked at all the aspects herself. She's smart, huh?
I can't fucking read names. I don't know why. I keep messing them up. I don't know if I say papyrus, alphys, asgold, what the fuck I'm saying.
This sinks a teacup in the shape of a fish. A head full of food. Softest fixer of my fridge so it heats up from days ago.
Shut the fuck up! Bro, you're not bringing up the stata andagi. Ugh. Damn, I really should have eaten.
Hot fridge, the world's greatest invention.
I have a stove right here.
There's a silverware bar. It has forks, spoons, knives, tiny swords, axes, spears, and then chucks. This oven is on the top of the line MTT thing. But, you know, as much as technology advances, nothing beats food home cooked with fire magic. You have fire magic? That's a point draw. Huh? Toby Fox!
No, I can't.
It's so nice to have you over. Why not take a seat at the table? Oh, you wanna see my room? Too bad, no nerds allowed. Well, maybe some nerds. I can't believe he threw in the window like that. Knowing he nails the landing. Sit down, progress. Comfortable? I'll get you something to drink.
But it's gonna be hot though. Why are they in boxes?
All set. What would you like?
I just gonna.
Hey, don't get up. You're the guest. Sit down and enjoy yourself. Why don't I just point to what you want? You can use the spear.
Sugar goes in tea. So that's sickly yellow liquid. Hot chocolate. That's green? Tea box. Correct choice.
Soda. Oh, soda? Actually, even though you pointed to it, you don't look happy. That's fine. I think soda's gross too. It rots your teeth. It rots your mind. It rots your fighting spirit. Why do I have it?
Hot chocolate then?
You want some hot chocolate? Wait. I just remembered. That container's empty. Thank goodness, because it was always a hassle. Escort kept getting marshmallows stuck in his beard. Sugar for the tea? That's sugar for the tea. I'm not gonna give you a cup of sugar. Look like the ice cream woman. Did you know when the ice cream woman terrorized humanity with energy spears? Are there ice cream songs of pure destruction? Is that it? No, that's what I thought. Tea, huh? I'm coming right up.
I had no fucking choice. Come on, man.
It'll take a moment for the water to boil. Okay, it's all done.
Isn't that gonna like fall because the table's slanted?
Here we are.
Shit's gonna burn me, isn't it?
Careful, it's hot.
It's not that hot. Just drink it already. Take a sip of the tea. It's burning. But other than that, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, right? Nothing but the best for an absolutely precious friend. Hey, you know, it's kind of strange you chose that tea. Golden flower tea. It's Asgore's favorite kind. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. You're both total weenies, sort of. You know, I was pretty hot-headed kid. Once to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I couldn't land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time, he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. Excuse me, you want to know how to beat me? I said yes, and from then on, he trained me. One day, during practice, I finally knocked him down. And felt bad. But he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked. Anyway, long story short, he kept training me. And now I'm the head of the Royal Guard. So I'm the one who gets to train orcs to fight. Like, Papyrus. But, to be honest, I don't know if I can ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well, I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty freaking tough. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. And look at, he was supposed to capture you. And he ended up being friends with you instead.
That's kind of what you're doing, though.
I could never send him into battle. He get ripped into little tiny shreds. Tiny smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know? So, maybe he can do something else with his life. Oh, sorry. I was talking for so long. You're out of tea, aren't you? I'll get you some more. Wait a second. Papyrus, his cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now! If he's not here to have it, you'll have to have it for him.
On the counter, it's great.
No! That's right. Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer to cooking, which means that if I get if he learns his lesson, we'll become closer than you can ever imagine. Afraid, we're gonna be best friends.
Damn, cooking cook like that is crazy.
Let's start with the sauce.
You have that on the ceiling?
Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound them to dust with your fists.
Oh, pound. Pet the vegetable in an affectionate manner.
Oh my god, stop petting the enemy. I'll show you how it's done. Ah.
Damn!
We'll just scrape this into a bowl later. But for now,
Do you have everything on your ceiling?
we add the noodles. Homemade noodles are the best, but I just buy store brand. They're the cheapest. Ah.
Alright. Just put them in the pot. I will put them. Carefully. I don't want to break them. Listen to this.
Nice. Alright. Now it's time to stir the pasta. As a general rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it is. Ready? Let's do it. Stir harder! Harder!
You gotta break the fucking pot.
That's the stuff. Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat. Let the stuff top symbolize your passion. Let your hopes and dreams burn. Turn it into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back. We're gonna go to the sun! Harder, darn it. Harder!
That's too... The fucking house is on fire! Ah, man. No wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking. So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets? Who am I kidding? I really screwed up this, didn't I? I can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other. I understand if you feel that way about me. And if we can't be friends, that's okay. Because if we're not friends, it means I can destroy you without regret. I've been defeated. My house is in shambles. I have failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final match, all out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come on, in your dire die. All your might. 1 damage. What? That's the best you can manage? Even attacking at full force? Just can't muster any intent to hurt me, huh? You know what? I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first, I hated your stupid shit. I don't know that fucking word, shtick. But the way you hit me right now reminded me of someone I used to train with. Now I know you aren't just some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart. Just like him. Listen, human. It seems like you and Asgore are fated to fight. But knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually, some mean human will fall down here, and I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Oh, and if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human souls across the barrier and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right? Now, let's get the hell out of this flaming house. It's crying. Well, that was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again some other time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang out with Papyrus. So if you need me, drop by Snowden, okay? Oh, and if you ever need help, just give Papyrus a ring, okay? Since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk too. Well, see ya. See you later, punk. It's crying. It's kind of sad. You said something about, like, the boat. Boat person. Tra-la-la, I'm the riverman. Or I'm in the river woman. It doesn't really matter. I'd love to ride in my boat. If you care to join me. Ride in the boat. Yes. Here I go. Hotland. Then we're off. Nah, I already visited the bird. I don't gotta. I'm getting to save, and then we'll do Olympus. Stop tweaking out, Trooper! I'm getting to it, man! Come again sometime. Tra-la-la. I wanted to save here so I could have that done. Yeah, fine. Let's see. Where did I save it to? Here. I know fucking nothing about this shit. Well, now we gotta wait. You proud of yourself? This shit's low-key taking a while. Someone DMing me. Oh, right, you did say you wanted to call. Alright, you're on stream, bro.
Okay, I wonder if I'm able to be heard.
Yeah, you're able to be heard. It's any desktop audio.
Um,
And I have no idea how to make it not that, so you're kind of fucked if you don't want to be heard.
okay, there we go.
What did you even do? What did you do?
Ah,
You're tweaking, bro. Do you have the stream open or not?
yes.
Okay, so then you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It'll just be delayed.
Yeah, oh well.
I'm not having an overlap. I do not care. There's a fucking trigger warning, but I didn't get to read it enough. Damn, it's loud! Alright, chill out. $50. Face this in, save that you go. Tut. Okay.
Yeah, that just happens.
Hold on. There we go.
Technical difficulties.
Bro, I didn't want to get dogs in case it was like asking for information.
There. Now, do be warned, this can be a long time to load sometimes.
Yeah, I fucking figured that.
Also, press on the arrow for more lore.
I barely read it.
Barely read it.
Nah, I actually just read it all. I just didn't say anything out loud. Also, since you're in call, you're probably gonna hear me reading stuff twice. Because you chose this for some reason.
Yeah.
Right, it was that tab. Fuck off, cat. Damn, this is taking a while.
You weren't expecting that?
But I didn't expect it to fucking take ages, man. Like, this is going way too slow.
Oh, hey, a new person.
Oh, welcome in. Digital Crystal 880. I'll probably just call you like Crystal or something if you want to. Is it done yet? says
It
5
wouldn't
out
be
of
done for
5.
long.
Done. Finally. How is everything still loading?
이제 알았어? 뛰어봤자 벼룩이라는 걸.
Do you see now? You can't run from us. You dare interrupt me as I was engraving the... You must be out of your...
엄밀히 따져보면 스승님이 하려는 게 도시의 금기는 아니더라.
Technically speaking, I can tell that you're... I can tell that... Oh my god! I'm having a fucking stroke! Technically speaking, I can tell you that our master's plan doesn't really break any of the city's taboos.
아무도 시도할 생각조차 못했던 그런 일이라고 해야 하나?
It's just the kind of thing that... Bro, fucking let me read! Shut up! It's just the kind of thing that no one has ever dared to even consider attempting. You catch my drift.
어라?
Huh?
근데 이
Would you
녀석
look at that?
그 사이에 머리를 갈아 끼웠군. 원래 당신 같은 자들은 준비성조차 철저한가?
You managed to get a different head. And so fast. Are people like you always prepared for anything? Just wait till I get the likes of... Get the blank. The likes of you will be no match for.
아무래도 저 대가리엔 입까지는 없는 모양인데?
I guess the new noggin doesn't come with an... Oh my god, I can't read! I guess the new noggin doesn't come with a mouth, huh? Yep.
째깍거리는 소리만 들리네.
Alright, hold on.
속에서는
Yeah, I'll let her read
비명이라도
out.
지르는 걸까?
Yep, all I can hear is a clock ticking. You think they're screaming on the inside?
Yep.
I guess so. The ticking's
째깍대는 소리가
impressive,
빨라지는
so I
걸
guess I
보니
can still feel
아파.
pain. Damn it, why am I being attacked? Not good. Memory decay already. The was done too
뭐야?
quick.
이젠 잠잠하네.
Huh? They've got
그럼
quiet already.
슬슬 끝내자.
Let's get this over with.
늑대,
No one ever comes here,
여긴
Wolf.
누구도 오지 않고
There's no eyes
누구도
on
볼
this,
수
so what's the
없는
hurry?
곳이.
우린 가르침을 따라야 해. 시간을 끌어서는 안 되니까.
We must follow her teachings, no wasting time.
그렇지만
Yeah, but
우리가 살면서 언제
wait.
이런 녀석을 죽여보겠어?
can't we just savor the moment? We're not going to get another chance to off someone of this caliber.
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무 감정적이야. 공과 사는 구분하면 좋겠군.
You have a tendency to grow far too emotional in a job, Lion. Don't mix business with pleasure.
얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어. 당신의 별이 어디 있는지는 알려주지 않겠지.
Shame. I so wanted to have a look at your face. I reckon you won't tell us where your star is, yes? Like hell I am. I'm taking location to the grave with... Damn it. Where was it supposed to be again? My memories are fading too quickly.
그렇군.
Right, no mouth.
이 차이원
I can
그것을
invite
찾을
you
방법도
to a server that
이자에게선 얻을 수
does
없겠군.
specialize specifically in Project Moon games.
Bro, I do not fucking care right now. I'm trying to read. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to read, man. Like I do not care about Discord server right now. If you really want to bring that shit up, do it like in DMs or whatever. Meaning this one can't tell us how to find it.
그럼 이제 끝내도 돼?
Can I end them now?
그래.
Sure.
이거
Hey, what's
무슨
that
소리야?
noise? You let yourself get tailed,
표범.
Panther?
아니, 쫓아올 자는 아무도
No,
없었어.
there wasn't anyone who could
짐승일
track
확률은
us. Track me. Just a wild animal,
짐승
perhaps.
소리가 아니야.
That doesn't sound
이거.
like an animal. I think I can think of
버스.
that. A bus. Oh, yo, it's a limb
저런
bus.
게 어떻게 여기까지 굴러 들어왔지?
Hell did even end up here.
조난당한 버스인가
Must have
본데.
taken a wrong turn.
길을 잘못 든
They're about to pay
죄값은
quite the hefty
생각보다
price for
무거울
that wrong turn. Damn. Didn't I just get
사자가
pushed back?
밀린 거야. 여전히 내 눈이
My eyes
틀림없다면
are still right.
당신은
You will not
영광의
fail to
항구에
reach the port
이르겠지.
of glory. Who are you? That nameplate says Faust.
어두운 숲에서
You
길을
lost your way
잃었군요.
in the dark forest. What?
하지만 당신은
That
두렵지
is
않았어요.
Faust. Sinner number
왜일까요?
2.
I can read! Yet, you were not overcome with fear. Why was that? That's because I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요.
That's right.
이제 그 형상을 되뇌면서
Now keep
제가
revisiting
하는
that
말을
image
마음으로
and let your
외치세요.
heart speak these words aloud.
너의 별을
Follow your
따라가거라.
star. Follow your star. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head, followed by the sensation of multiple chains penetrating me.
걱정하지 마세요.
Please don't worry, your heart
정말로
is still
심장을 못 쓰게 된
functional,
게
though it
아니니까.
may feel otherwise.
이것으로
With
계약은
this, the pact
완료되었습니다.
is sealed.
단테, 이제 저희는
Dante,
당신의 시간에
from this night
귀속되었습니다.
forth, we are bound to your time. What do you?
이제 저희의 심장이 멎고
Beating of
뛰면
our hearts now depends
당신의
on whether
시각이
your
어디
hands
위치하 잘
fall.
부탁드려요.
I hope you'll make a fine leader. Hour?
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Is that really everything?
사과 한 알이
A
떨어졌어.
single apple has fallen. This guy
이
is still
사람은
not
아직도
making any
이상한 소리만
sense.
하네. 찌뿌둥해. 이제 움직여도 되는 거지?
Jeez, the weight was killing me. Me finally getting some action.
뭐
Well,
몸을
one
풀어보는
more
것도
won't hurt.
나쁘진 않겠지.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는 저것은 뭐지?
What's that miserably thing?
우리의
writhing?
마지막 대원이 될 자인가?
Writhing on the ground. Are they to be the newest addition to the squad?
아,
You might want to
말
watch your
조심하는 게
language.
좋을 걸.
That's our soon-to-be
우리 상사가 될
boss.
뿐이래.
습격은 순식간이었을 텐데
You must have been
용케 머리를
in an instant
숨겼군요.
ambush, yet you still managed to hide your head. Who are you people? And what's up with this
우리는
bus?
당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의
We're the
사자들이고
heralds of justice.
이건
Who can come to
원하는
aid
곳은
you,
어디든 갈
and
수 있는
this is the
마술
magical bus
버스죠.
that can take us wherever we wish to go. Justice bus.
그런
Metal.
대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요? 그렇게
Is
생각하는
that not
쪽이
what you wanted to
마음
hear?
편할 테니
You will feel more at ease that way.
시간도 없고
We're
유리한
racing
상황도
against
아니니까
time, and the situation
천천히,
isn't in our favor.
하지만 한
So
번만
let me explain
설명하죠.
this once. After some time passed. So let me get this right. As long as I do as you say, these complete strangers who I've never met before will fight in my stead.
맞아요.
Correct.
당신이
So
올바르게
long as you
명령을
give them the
내린다면요.
right orders. Right, then let's slaughter these shitheads. Go back to where I was. And what was I doing? Where am I even going? Where am I even supposed to go back to? I was right on the cusp of an extremely important moment, something I was never supposed to forget.
진정해요.
Calm down.
그
It's
머리로
only natural that
기억이
this
온전할 리가.
new head would have a first effects on your memory.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인 전투에
Focus on the
집중하죠,
struggle at
단테.
hand, Dante.
뭐라고 불러야 할지.
I'm not sure how to address.
시계
address you.
지휘관님,
Would Commander Clock
아무튼
suffice?
전투
In
명령을
any case,
내려주십시오.
you await your orders.
뭘 명령까지야.
And do not
각계 전투밖에
join us.
답이 없지
Seems
않나?
like we're going one-on-one is the only way.
저기요.
Hey,
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는
아,
거야?
그래,
다
그래.
으스러뜨리면
let
그만이잖아.
us need to crush them all.
최선을 다해주세요,
Please do your best,
단테.
Dante. I guess I don't have any other choice. Bro, this shit's already weird. What? Let us begin by learning the basic of combat. Please direct your attention to the dashboard here. You'll be using the dashboard to relay your command to the symbols. You find your skill on the dashboard. Control scheme is simple. Simply drag to the button left. The dashboard to the right for change skills, and you are ready to enter the combat phase. Well done. Now that skills for all sinners have been changed, you may press the gear on the right to start the combat phase.
행동을 개시합니다.
Now the dead one said to do. This is the manager of the few hours. Let us try that again. Look at the dashboard. Grab the chain from the left gear and connect the scales along the guiding line.
톱들을 제거하겠어.
I'll just assume I have to do everything that it's telling me to do right now. I don't know what any of these do though.
So, you're going to probably be scripted to lose, so don't worry about that.
I'll do the green ones then. And, two blue.
톱들을
Let's stick with
제거하겠어.
blue.
Wait. Go into the, 3 greens. Oh, right. A resonance isn't unlocked yet.
Okay, that's the same skill. I'll just do one straight line.
행동을 개시합니다.
Those two are dead. 3, 4,
You're going to expect it as
5.
an
Okay,
adoption.
wow.
It's scripted.
Man, fuck, I can't even win the first fight. Damn.
이해가 되지
Don't worry,
않아.
you'll win the first fight
이런 것들에게 사자가 당했다고.
along the line.
I don't get it. These nobodies managed to take Lion down.
잠깐만.
Oh, hang
아, 저
on.
방금까지 싸웠던 사람의 말하긴 그렇지만
Just fight.
이건 대화로 풀 수 있는
Pretty sure we can take this out.
이거
This
이상적이지
is not
않소.
ideal.
처음부터 말이 안 되는 싸움이라고 생각했는데
다들 장난해? 난 시작도.
I'm not kidding. I haven't even started. What the hell? You said you'd fight in my stead.
이겨준다는 말은 안
You never
했어요.
promised to win set of fights. What?
그리고 저만
It seems
남았네요.
that I'm the only survivor. Okay, so you meant for this to happen? You've got an ace up your sleeve, haven't you?
비장의
Not necessarily.
수라기보단
Is this simply about
별을
following the star?
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가?
Is this
썩
supposed to be a
유쾌하진
mass
않군.
suicide or something? It's rather unpleasant display. What am I supposed to do? Arriving with all that fanfare only to die like flies. I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Just how I
뱀에게 전해라, 거짓 사자.
Lily's message to the serpent, false lion.
이건 막을 수 없는
This is a
흐름이라고.
flow that cannot be stopped.
붉은색
Red, but why?
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
You know why I only had those two dismembered?
그래야
Because
사지
one of
멀쩡한
them
네가 저들을
to carry the
데리고
rest and scram out
가둥지둥
out
이곳을
of here.
벗어 달아난 팔과
You
다리를
know,
대체해줄 놈이
left to offer
너밖에
anything.
없어.
붉은 시선.
그렇게 노려보지 마.
Don't glare at me
네
like
놈들이
that.
해놓은
This is
짓에
nothing
비하면
compared to what you did.
그 정도
With
부상이면
wounds like those, I'm sure
위에서도
Fox would
충분히 할
recognize
일을
the effort
했다고
you put in.
생각할 거다.
Consider them a badge for
그
honor.
아니면
Unless
여기서 명줄을 놓고 싶은
who are you? Are you one of them? You're too late. They're already
늦은 건 아무것도
I'm
없습니다.
not late for
단테,
anything, Dante.
우리에게 필요한 건 오직 되돌릴 시간뿐이니까.
It's nothing but an excruciating stabbing with pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder. All my flesh is loose and intestines, stomach, and lungs. I couldn't even tell. felt my body twisting and breaking open. I couldn't straight. The only thing I could perceive was the sight of mutilated bodies and explicitly.
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다,
You're
단테.
one hell of a painful ride from here on out, Dante. In the fullness of the man with red eyes. I hear a piece howling from somewhere. Cries ceaselessly, just wailing out of hunger.
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
You're being itchy twitchy, are they?
드디어 정신을 차렸군.
Awake at last.
버티지 못하고 골러갔으면
It'd been-
조금 실망할 뻔했어.
I wouldn't have been a tad bit disappointed if you croaked on us.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스
Refreshing
기사
morning. This is
카런.
Sharon.
아침은 아니지만 상쾌하긴
It's not
하겠어.
morning, but I suppose
기분이
night could be
어떻습니까,
refreshing. How do you
단테?
feel, Dante? Well, I
제각거리는군.
take it over a quick
The
line.
bus driver
의사소통이 안 되는 건
just
제법
in
곤란한데.
Google Maps, but has a personality.
You are untranslatable, bro. I did not sing I didn't get a single word out of what you just said. Genuinely. Tick-tocking a quick clock. This language barrier will be quite a hassle.
저는 베르길리우스라고 합니다.
If you can
이
hear me,
말이
Dante,
제대로
give me a
들린다면
sigh. A sign. I gave him a quick nod. He didn't seem hostile.
좋아. 듣는 것엔 문제가 없군.
Dysfunctional.
일단 출발하지.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
There was a heavy vibrations as though they echoed from the bottom of the deep mire. It was then that I realized I was aboard a bus. A bus I can't be sure if I've ever ridden such a vehicle.
당신이 누구였는지는 기억합니까?
You were. I shook my head to say no. I had just been reminded that my head is now a game mechanism of sorts.
원래 기억을 되찾고
This
싶겠군.
means you want to remember, don't
그렇지
you?
않?
I nodded. Sure felt like an idiot. Sweet as it gets.
다들 이렇게 몸짓으로만 말하면 안 되는 건가?
It's just your basic communication.
어떻게 생각하지,
What do you think,
파우스토
Miss
씨?
Faust?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Faust respectfully declined.
저희가 매끄럽게
We
몸을
found it
움직일 수 있는
unlikely that
상황이
situations ahead
그렇게
would permit
많지는
us
않을 것
the physical
같으니까요.
liberty for smooth gesture-based communication. She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair, glistening even without sunlight, gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테.
Dante.
I'm like,
Come to think of it, the man with the red eyes has been calling me that too.
단테는 당신의
단테,
이름이에요. 이름까지
Amnesia must be
잊으셨군요.
affecting me rather severely. She looks like that doesn't sound familiar at all.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
You can get used to it in time. You can understand me. The group that attacked me earlier in that version, or whatever. I was called soon to hear nothing but ticking from
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로 들린답니다.
what you intend to speak. You actually can, but how? You even have a real mouth.
그런 구시대적인 발상은 머리를 바꾸어서 생긴 건가요?
The side effects that came with your head placement.
성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건 시대착오적인 이야기죠.
That your vocal organs, such as the chords or tongue, are necessary for one to communicate. Acoustic, right? Never considered that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만 보낼 수도 있고 모두에게 전달할 수도 있답니다.
One person, or choose to speak to everyone at once.
모두라는
The
말은
scope of
수정해야겠군요.
everyone is to the
수감자들에게 당신의 뒤에 앉아 있는 방금까지 당신을 대신해서 싸운 사람들을 말하는 겁니다.
그대가 이 여정을 함께할 마지막 조각인가? 얼마나 기다렸는지 모르네.
Oh, so that the final piece that completes our journey cast. Oh, I have yearned for this moment.
성씨,
Say, pal.
머리통은 어디다가
Where do you
팔아넘겼어?
sell your old cranium off?
당신이었군요.
So it was you that
당신 덕에
Thanks for putting
박살나
my
있던
spine
척추가
back in
말끔하게
one piece.
돌아왔어요.
혹시 둥지에서 의사 일이라
다들 닥쳐라.
shut. Nothing
잡음이 겹치는 것만큼 불쾌. 자기 소개가 필요한 시점인가 보군. 그럼 가벼운 인사를 나눌 시간을 주겠다. 앞에 앉은 것부터.
왜 이름은 항상 앞자리부터인지. 앞에 나서는 건 이제 진절머리가 나는데. 당신이 우리를 이끌. 뭐더라? 그래. 그래서 어떤 인물인지 굉장히 궁금했는데 말이야. 역시 뭔가 말을 만드는 건 어려워. 머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만 저마다 사정은 있는 법이니까. 나는 그레고르라고 한다. 잘 부탁한다고 관리자 양반.
To handle in terms of personality. Over an upsurge of emotion or a sudden change of environment may cause parts of the whole of its body to transform into exictile, notably akin to a carapace resembling that of the tissues. If you do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you're obliged to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expression in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be resonated with, and you can get around it. You can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it.
그래, 양반이 뭐야 양반이. 이제부터 우리한테 엄청난 돈을 가져다줄 사람한테.
Greg, they aren't just your bud or pal. You're talking to a person who will make us filthy rich.
그래?
Greg, what's that about?
양반보다는
Let's see what's better to
단테.
call you. Dante.
이름으로 부를게.
Hope you
당신도
don't
나를
mind us
로제라고
being on
불러.
a first name basis. You can call me Rhodia too. Unfortunate traits of you. Backstreet's born our parent and son. She loves money, gambling, and betting, so it's advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to reflect orders with an unimpressively encouraged silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Your mood may be down at irregular intervals. There is nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass.
난 당신이 우리의 관리자가 된대. 분명 원래는 둥지에 굉장한 사람이었겠지. 그때 버릇을 조금만 내비쳐도 우리한테 돈이 주르륵 들어올 생각을 하니? 아차, 내 정신 좀 봐. 예, 다음은 네 차례야.
Hey kid, you're up next.
안녕하세요.
Hello?
아, 시시해. 그게 끝이야?
That's it. No,
싱클레어라고
That's my name.
해요.
Volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this there seems to be a particularly startled frown when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as split innards at first. And as there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement of the sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign that he has potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the rights to be by. This boy looks awfully unnerved. Would he even join this company on his own accord?
더 해야 할 말이 있나요?
I need to say that
회사는
this is my first corporate
처음이라.
job.
뭐 앞으로 남은 날은 많을 테니까. 그럼 거기 괴짜 친구가 다음
How
타자하자.
about you next, nerdy pal?
이상이라 하오.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You mind speaking the actual words, bro? I didn't get that. Okay. Formerly the youngest chief researcher of the redacted, The sinner's possessions higher intelligence compared to most others. Estimate that every day a conversation with the sinner will provide difficult for the manager is selected by our current screening process. Avoiding communication altogether will pose a risk on its own. However, if the sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a lie out of deliberate thought, waiting patiently for him. That's it.
이상해요.
No smoking or mirrors. To see if he's being witty or something. And he just vacantly out the window, just disinterested.
답답하네요. 사회생활의 첫걸음은 인사잖아요.
I can't believe you people aren't proper introductions. First step into fitting into society.
저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Call me Ishmael if you please. Silent by the defect of the state of many of your sinners. But do not worry, this sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint. She is likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you are seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget this sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. Your patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain her trust.
당신 덕택에 동강난 몸이 돌아왔다고 들었어요. 앞으로도 잘 부탁해요. She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. If someone emphasized on not being a misfit, she didn't feel like the most amicable sort.
미안하게 됐네. 나는 사회생활하고는 거리가 좀 멀어서.
Sorry to disappoint, because I don't care too much for fitting in.
히스클리프.
Name's Heathcliff.
멋대로 부수고 깨부수는 일은 전문으로 하고 다녔지.
For property people alike. Listen, prefers to take out.
I think my favorite has to be Heathcliff.
Alright, bro, let me fucking read then. Sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for Lanu to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. His rashness may cause headaches or physical injury leading to a headache. In the process of forming a relationship, please do know that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resource Department. Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him.
누가 시켜서가 아니라 거슬리는 것들에게 하고 다니긴 했지만.
Not under anyone's orders, mind you. I only did it to have buggers that got on my nerves.
당신도 조심하라고.
So watching.
나는 윗사람이라고 거들먹거리는 사람한테 할 일이 있고.
Boss me around.
Someone please chat. It's always bro.
'Tis my turn to speak at long last. I am Don Quixote. There's no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion. If we were to measure it in the advent of fiction and of all things fixer, she adorns herself with a variety of fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there is no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. She is deeply immersed in the role of a righteous fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing ever existed, really? Advised to play along with her for her smooth mission.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지. 잘 부탁하네.
I am a fixer who shall sprint for the dreams side by side with thee. 'Tis a pleasure. That definitely feels like a term I can use.
해결사 말인가? 내가 대답해줄 수 있네. 도시를 수호하는 자들이지.
Dost thou wish to know what a fixer is? I can answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city.
아, 도시에 대해서도 제대로 기억하지 못하겠군. 도시는
Perchance thou mayest struggle to remember this details.
나는 가벼운 인사를 나누라고 했던 것 같은데 두 번 말하게 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
홍루라고 한답니다. 잘해보자고요, 우리.
My name is Hong Lu. I hope we can get along well. Damn, this tech color is really restraining my eyes. A sinner lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life, but occasionally he may ignorant or unsavory questions in regards to the food cooked by a certain other sinner or other aspects of the low line and his lowly culture. This can cause significant irritation for the other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in this curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical.
우와, 당신 그 머리 근사한데요?
Wow,
요새 유행하는
isn't that
모델인가 보죠?
fascinating head you got there? Popular model these days, I suppose. No, this isn't that kind of.
제 취향은
It's not my
아니지만
cup of tea, though.
저건 무슨 말
What's
써가지고.
wrong with your attitude? To be just moments away from swinging is bad. But when he noticed that it is laid on him, he grunted and sat himself back down.
요슈.
Ryoshu. As I say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it. As the executive manager, but with some creeds, you will have difficulty to, and even simply pretending to sympathize. You'll have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads is an uncultured act and a step backward for art. Caution, this aspect of it is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you.
요르슈크.
Sure, nice to meet you. At what point am I supposed to laugh?
메르소, 그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Mere salt. Please refer to me as such. Wants clear and concise commands, requiring no judgment on his part. You're polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다.
Isn't anything special.
그저 보통의
Simply behave
태도입니다.
normally. I'm also touched. Thank
네,
you. Yes. I felt as though something was gravely amiss with them, but I couldn't quite tell them. Tell what? Though she scanned me up and down to see little daunted.
저는
I felt almost compelled about her, but she stopped me with the motion of her hand. Please, I would
관리자님이
never
먼저
recommend
자세를
this
굽히려 하다니
before
본인은
me. And Miss
오티스라고
Otis,
합니다.
I would like to
이전에 신뢰했던
apologize for my
부분을
rudeness
사과해.
earlier. This sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She is an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You'll trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Notice, unlike the other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of the sinners is not permitted. Warning, keep an eye on the sinner and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purpose other than completing our company's mission. Yes. Oh, please.
이거 참
Yeah,
마음마저
Magnet.
이렇게 넓으실 줄이.
I don't even know that fucking word. What is it? Why is your intellect on, like, fucking anything so high at this point? Like, this game's making me tweak out, man. Why do they have words like magnanimity? What the fuck is that?
역시
And what
처음부터
presence
저희를
you had,
이끄실
what it
분이라는
takes to lead
한
us. What?
인간의 대부분은
Well, most
서로가
humans
맞붙어
cause
소음과
noise
마찰을
and
이끌어내지만
as a result of
그중
confrontation,
소수는
some are able
맞붙는
to
것으로 서로에게 이득이 되는 경우가
benefit
있다고
from
합니다.
coming head-to-head.
검을 날카롭게
Just as
벼리기
one
위해선
might seek out
그만큼
firm
강한 숫돌이
whetstone
필요한
to
것처럼
best sharpen their blade.
누구보다
My
관리자님을
blade is yours to
위해
wield,
헌신하겠습니다.
Executive Manager. I shall
편히
serve
써주시길.
you with unrivaled devotion. That's reassuring. Thanks. Gave her an approving nod, even though I didn't get what she meant by her rudeness.
바깥 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니
I'm amazed at her
잘도 그런 말을 성대 밖으로
with
꺼낼
such
수 있네요.
passion so soon after calling them a miserable thing. I think I get it.
제가 마지막이네요. 파우스트입니다.
It seems I am the last. Faster than aim. The singer who developed the engine of Memphis Dovels, the boss operated by Limbus Company. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing. But as seen with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures and arrogance, there is no hope of parting with her, ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she has an unparalleled genius, you can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the first one to find out.
당신의 인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한
You're lucky to
천재죠.
cross paths even once in your life.
납득하지 못한 듯한 반응이군요, 단테.
I can suggest that you're not convinced, Dante.
괜찮습니다.
Well, it's
경험을
fine.
통해
You come to
차차
learn all
이해할
in
수 있을
time. Like what?
파우스트가
That
진귀한
Faust is
천재였다는
indeed a
사실
rare and
말이에요.
brilliant mind.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여
The proverbial
사실이
true
진실이
false
되는
is
일은
in
없으니까요.
fact, the observer, his failure to perceive it has nothing to do with the truth of the matter. Okay,
소개는 여기까지.
that's enough greetings. Dante,
당신의
let me
직무를
explain your
알려드리죠.
job scope. As a manager,
관리자를 말하는 거냐고
they're asking
묻고
if you're
있어요.
about to explain the job description of a manager. Come to think of it, the man with red eyes couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners.
맞습니다.
That's correct.
관리자 단테.
Executive Manager Dante.
당신은 지금
We'll embark
소개받은
on our
이
trip
열둘의
to the
수감자와
Inferno
함께
with 12
지옥을
sinners
기행하게 될
just to choose
것입니다.
themselves. Inferno. Why should it go to hell?
자신이 지옥으로 가야 하는 이유를
To travel
묻네요.
into the Inferno. Because treasure
지옥의 끝에는
would that suffice? They don't mean I'm used to be a treasure hunter or something. Can't
아예
seem to
알아듣지
understand you at all.
못하는군요.
이 해를 요구한 건
I did not
아닙니다,
ask you to understand,
단테.
Dante. No, this is
의사를
a
물은
question of
것도
your
아니죠.
consent.
기억과 머리를
You have to listen
되찾고
to me
싶다면
if you want to reclaim
제
your memories
말을
and your
들어야 할
head.
것.
Do you want them back?
미적거리네요.
They're hesitant.
파우스트 씨, 단테가 계속해서 거부하면 우린 어떻게
This
되는
was not a
거지?
scenario we
무슨
anticipated.
말씀을?
Professor was fast,
파우스트는
anticipates
모든
very
것을
good
예상한답니다.
possibility.
단테,
Dante,
모든
once
임무를
you've
마치고
completed all
나면
your missions,
당신은
you will be
성의를
able to
새길 수 있을
upgrade
거예요.
that aspect.
제가 보증하죠.
I can promise you that aspect where it persists in your mind, even though my memories are gone. My underlying instincts respond strongly to it, and led by those instincts, I make my choice.
보이죠? 고개를
See,
끄덕이잖아요.
좋아. 계속 가면 그런데 카론
By the way,
아까부터
sure,
왜
why isn't
출발을 안
it
하고
possible
있지?
for you to stop?
버스 기사는 졸음
Bus
쉼터에서만
driver
졸아.
must need
에르.
response for
내피 앞에
you know,
이상한 놈들이
around
서성이고
in front of
있었어.
카론 말했잖아.
Sure.
버스에 무슨 일이 생기면 곧바로 알려야 한다니.
Who's that?
메피스토 팰레스. 이
Mephistopheles,
버스의 이름이자
the name of the
버스를
bus
구동하는
and
엔진의 이름.
engineer that runs it.
그리고
And Faust Magnum
파우스트의
was
힘.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는
You must fit
나룻배가
it
아닐 수
perfectly
없지.
to bears across the inferno.
그렇게 생각하지
Agreed,
않습니까?
Dante. I was sure of that, so I turned away to look at the window instead of going at
보아하니 뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한 쥐새끼들이고 마침 잘 됐습니다,
This is the
단테.
right time, Dante.
지휘를 연습하기는
You should make
더 할
perfect
나위
time
없는
for practicing your
조건이군.
단테,
combat. Dante.
처음 전투에서는 생략한 부분이
details during
많았어요.
the first
제대로
battle.
설명할 시간이
You were short on time after
없었으니까.
all.
하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가
Without
이뤄지면
improvements to your
우리는 항상
strategic
도둑날
prowess,
거고
only defeat and slaughter lie in our path.
당신은 우리를
In
살리기 위해
turn,
의미
you'll
없는
have to endure
고통을 느껴야만
pointless
하겠죠.
pain over and over again to revive us. Pain to revive. What happened earlier
네.
was yes,
당신이
we brought back to life
시계를
because we turned
돌려주었기에
back the clock.
당장 필요한 설명은 아닌 듯합니다. 파우스트 씨, 자잘한 담소는 나중에.
Save the chatter for
너희들
later. Sinners
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
elaborate on the elements of combat. You could send every sinner into a battle at once, yes, but commanding so many personnel at once will not be an easy task. Therefore, I will inform you of the appropriate number of participants, depending on the particularities of each battle. For this occasion, 5 sinners will make an appropriate force. Select 5 sinners you would like to deploy. For this battle, select the lower half of each sinner's card to deploy them. First, select a sinner needs.
앞장서시오.
Well done. Select the rest of the sinners you would like to deploy for this encounter.
따라가겠어요.
네.
내가 필요해?
Not much
최선을
choice.
다해볼게.
Select battle to begin the encounter with the currently deployed sinners.
명령에 따를게요. 효율적이라면.
The 7 sided icons floating about of both the allies and enemies' heads are called skill slots. You could, as you haven't issued a command by chain in the skill set, the allied skill slots are currently empty. Grab the chain from the left here and chain it to one of the enemies to leftmost. As you can see, the skill you just chained has been equipped to the skill slot. Equipping skill slots are displayed on the skill slots floating above each sinner's head. When the combat phase begins, each sinner will engage in battle using the skill slot equipped in the skills equipped in their skill slots. Dragging from left to right on the dashboard to equip every sinner equipped on these skills on their respective columns. I see nothing new. Right, different. Well done. Now selecting the gear on the right to issue your command, and the sinners will enter the combat phase using the skills you've equipped for them.
행동을 개시합니다.
Now please issue a command.
금방 다녀올게.
A clash occurs when the sinners and their attacker both use attack skills against each other. In a clash, their power is determined primarily by the skills they are using to clash. In this clash between two skills, the skill with the higher power wins. Pay attention to the enemy and his coins. When the skill loses a clash, it is a coin. The skill loses a clash as long as it has remaining skill coins to 2. The skills will continue to flip their coins and clash until one loses all coins. The skill that lost all of its coins in this clash will instantly lose the clash. This means that the unit that won the clash gets to attack, while the unit that lost does not.
By the way, I'm the only one watching stream right now, by the way.
Yeah, I fucking know.
It's only one person.
Let's see how power, which determines the outcome of a clash, is calculated. Please issue a command. Can I not like select who it goes to, or?
금방 다녀올게.
Go on.
You can only do that in focus battles. You'll see those later.
Remember, is the skill of these power before it flips the any coins. This number is a skill. It is coin power. Here you can see how many coins these skills have. The number of coins determines 2 turns. And times the skill can lose a coin. Lose a clash before losing all of its coins. Many times the skill means when it attacks. Each coin flip. Flip heads will add the coin power of that skill to the base power of the same skill. Resultant power skill power is displayed here. Ishmael's loggerhead skill has a higher skill power, so the enemy skill loses a coin. As seen in this example, they will continue to clash until one of them has more coins left to flip. Until the unit with the remaining coins ultimately wins that clash. Remember, winning clashes is one of the most fundamental aspects of winning the battle.
흙의 거울은 깨졌어.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘.
Seems like a whole lot of repeating the same stuff in the explanation.
아까보다는 쓸만해 보이는군요, 단테.
Looking much more useful than before, Dante. They all got away, say, hey, for one. No. Shouldn't we go after them?
놓친 적을 걱정하네요.
They're worried over the foes we lost.
걱정할 건 없습니다. 마침 가야 할 길이었으니.
That's the direction we're heading anyway, sure.
발판을 꽂고 신나는 기분으로 달릴게.
Exciting ride. This is your deployed in the last encounter. It will automatically be selected for the next, saving you the trouble of selecting them again. Feel free to change them before entering the battle, however. Select the to battle button.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
This time, let us learn about SP, or sanity points. SP has a maximum value of 45 and a minimum value of negative 45. Please note that the center's SP values can also be viewed here. Next, these orbs adjacent to the portrait icons on the dashboard. Now please issue the command. Okay, that's struggling, so...
좋아, 간다.
I'll go get some water.
Okay. Its SP value. Use change based on certain triggers. The intent is to heal SP with favorable triggers when clashes or killing enemies and lose SP with unfavorable triggers. The higher the unit's SP value, the higher the chance for heads within skill points. Units all along their respective clashes and this turn, which heal their SP disposed in a favorable position. Please issue your next command.
좋아, 간다.
Please direct your attention to the unit, its HP point, health point below. This thin line here is called the stagger threshold. When a unit's HP drops below the stagger threshold line, they become staggered. Staggered units cannot take any action and take double the damage, which puts them at a significant disadvantage in battle. Okay, that seems new, so we'll do that.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
So, yeah, but there are many moves and panics to survive defeating the allies in the previous turn. Drop their SP. SP drops below a certain threshold, they enter low morale or panic stage, which affects them with negative effects. Units in low morale or panic states are marked with these labels. Each unit gains different effects from entering low morale or panic states. Select the icon. This icon to learn what effects this unit is suffering from.
Oh, by the way, while on the topic of a SP, try to keep that to on a 45 SP. 95% chance to roll heads.
행동을 개시합니다.
I don't really get a choice about that stuff.
Yeah, I know. The start of the game kind of sucks.
So you're saying the game's bad?
잠시만요.
Not that bad. It's just the start's really boring.
Give me a second.
But it gets fun later.
저는 정체되지 않고 나아갈 수 있다는 말에 여기에 합류한 거예요. 그런데 지금은 쥐새끼도 아니고 계속 의미 없는 폭력만.
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
It is not without meaning. We have actually evildoers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요. 아무튼 이런 용역 폭력단 같은 행동만 명령할 거라면 다른 일을 하는 것도 고민해봐야 할 것 같아요.
I might have to reconsider my employment here in the near future.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요? 회사는 허용될 수 없답니다.
계약하면서 말한 이야기가 거짓말이라도 그 계약이 효력이 있을 거라 생각하니
당연히 효력이 있죠. 애초에 거짓말은 없었으니까. 설마 제가 메피스토 팰레스를 그저 운송만 하는 버스로 만들었을 것 같나요?
They keep bringing this up, this long ass word. I cannot fucking read it. Man, fuck it! You didn't think Mephistopheles, or whatever the fuck that is, was built to be a mere means of transportation, did you?
피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서 울어.
Nephi is always hungry and keeps crying. The bus gets hungry.
엔진이 연료를 섭취할 때 생기는 부산. 여러분은 그걸 통해 강해질 수 있어요. 이상 씨는 잘 알고 계시겠죠? 거울 속에서 모든 가능성을 끄집어낸다면
성장 또한 제약이 없어. 거울 속에 나는 나인가 아니면 또 다른 누구인가.
My reflection or any or another being entirely. Possibilities. Looks like they are drawing out. Oh fuck it, I'm just calling you Memphi. One of Memphi's various functions is extraction. You can collect use identities and go from here. Select the extract button.
누구보다 신속하게 그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
With impeccable swiftness, I'll render them silent. You have acquired a new identity. Collecting new identities and ego will be contributive to improving our combat performance. Now let us return to battle. Battles can be accessed via the drive window. It's actually fucking with me, man. It's turning everything dark and I can't see what I want to see. I'm trying to learn all this shit and it's just fucking blanking everything out, man. Select the top part of Sinner's card to swap them out for a different identity. Select Sinner Ishmael if you will. From this menu, you may select one of the identities you have extracted to deploy them into battle. Please select the new acquired identity punishment. Good work. Selecting identities appropriate for the particularities of each battle is the path to victory. Now select the to battle button.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠. 그렇군요. 이런 걸 의미했던 건가요?
So this is what that was about.
너무 마음이 급할 필요는 없어요, 이스마엘. 버스가 향하면 자연히
자연히 시정잡배 같은 일보다 중요한 걸 맡게 될 거야. 목표에 도달하는 게 마음을 재촉하고 있겠지만 참아보라.
거울 세계에 있는 우리들의 모든 가능성 중 하나를 끄집어내는 거니까 기억이 조금 더 쉬워졌을 거예요. 곧 익숙해질 거예요.
뭐야? 그거 좀 위험해 보이는데?
That sounds a bit dangerous, don't it?
이러다가 내가 아니게 되는 거 아니야?
여러분은 헤세우스의 배가 아니에요. 인격과 기억을 빌리기는 하겠지만 주도권을 잃도록 설계되어 있지는 않아요.
거울에 비추는 나는 사뭇 다를 수 있으나 거울 밖을 벗어나면 거울 속의 형체 또한 잃기.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는 단테 씨에게 달렸어요. 거울 세계의 다양한 가능성을 가장 효과적인 타이밍에 더 쉬운 의미로 하실 테니.
메타몰프시스를
When the fuck am I going to not have to read like fucking 5 paragraphs of dialogue, man?
You don't exactly have to. There's a little skip button.
Yeah, and then I don't know the fuck's going on.
I believe that's what you call a metamorphosis.
네, 일종의 탈퇴이자 변신이라 할 수 있죠.
Form of renaissance and transformation.
어머? 그런 어려운 단어는 어디서 알았대?
주워들었다. 이 사람 저 사람 많이 만나봐야 하는 일을 했었거든.
안신이라. 담소는 끝났나? 일단 길부터 뚫자고. 어차피 지겨울 정도로 붙어 있을 테니 못한 말은 나중에.
I'll table that discussion for later. Select the unit to view their detailed information.
뭐야? 내가 보고 싶었던 거야?
Character basic stats. This is
Oh my god, I can't fucking speak. My mouth's running dry. It never fucking ends.
This is what you do. This list of skills and upgrade progress. You may also select a menu to view their detailed information. Each unit has resistance values. Use these values to determine what attack type or attribute they're weak to.
Yeah, none of this fucking matters because I don't have to choose what the fuck I'm attacking. The only thing I choose are the different skills, and half the time they're just the same fucking thing.
These skills are classified by 2 categories: 3 attack types and 7 synergies. Target's resistance to these categories can either increase or reduce the damage dealt. A higher resistance value of a unit means they will take more damage from that type of damage. Check your enemy's weaknesses and select the skills that can exploit them to deal more damage.
해보겠습니다.
In most cases, the unit with the leftmost skill on the dashboard will be first to act among allies. Starting from the allied unit,
Appointment order and ally gains 1 additional slot with every passing turn. This means that they gain an extra opportunity to attack.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
제가 해낸 거 해냈어.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Use one of these buttons and let the listeners choose what skills they want to use. However, it must be emphasized that allowing listeners to make their own strategic choices could lead to suboptimal combat performances. So why the fuck would I ever want to do that? Flash up the foregrounds, the flash up the appears at the top of the screen, and besides each skill, please note that the forecast is not always perfect, but it is. First of all, quick decisions are necessary.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
해냈어요. 해냈어요.
셔츠는 낙엽하오.
아름답진 않네.
길이 열렸어. 하지만 베르, 메피가
My
달리기만 했어도
god, bro,
길은
when does
뚫렸을
this
거야.
game not talk? I've seen the main menu once! It's been like a full fucking hour! Road's clear, but Menfi couldn't just run them over and push through just fine. Huh? What's the point of putting me through all that fighting then? Figure stabbed at the sight of my rattling head and agitated gestures.
진정하시죠, 단테. 걸음마도 떼지 못한 아이에게 달리기를 시킬 수는 없지 않겠습니까?
It has yet to take its first steps.
걸어볼 기회가 있다면 직접 걷고 나서 달리셔야죠.
Walk on your own feet before you've made to run. Furthermore, Dante,
당신은
as a
관리자.
manager, your job is to
저들의
manage your
관리
staff.
나는
And
길잡이.
I decide
어디를 가고
where
어떻게
and how
개척할지는
you'll
알겠습니까?
Am I understood?
거달지 말라고.
Don't argue with me. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me?
째깍거리긴 하는데 뭐라고 하는 거지?
별말 없었습니다.
Nothing much.
긍정을 성대하기도 하는군. 앞으로 고개만 끄덕여도 좋습니다.
그럼 메피, 출발하자. 야호.
Off we go.
결혼 기분이 어때?
How are you feeling?
매우 신나.
Excitement.
날아갈 것 같습니다, 카론.
About to walk on air.
좋아.
Good. So where are we going?
베르길리우스,
Because
그가
they'd like to
목적지를
know our
묻습니다.
말했던 것 같.
Just where are we going? This question and starting to move forward.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지역으로 출발하지.
Destination Inferno. So is that the tutorial done? I'll figure that out eventually. How the fuck am I already at day 2? Okay. It's a 3rd anniversary. Come on, man. Let me mess with the stuff in the actual place. I wanna look at stuff.
베르, 앞에 장애물이 있어. 부릉부릉.
That shadow is what finally got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there was much else to do on a bus whose destination was unknown to me. My lack of head and memory certainly didn't help me.
그래. 계속 지나가자.
덜컹덜컹. 비싼 세정제야. 베르가 큰맘 먹었다고 그랬어.
Ferg said he paid a fortune. Couldn't stop gentle dissolve, light through. Most of the people who seated on the bus had face figures ahead with varied expressions in their eyes. It felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on the others' reactions, maybe this kind of violence is to be expected in the city. Hey, we thought I wanted to try and get another shadow again. Now, I was wide awake. Just then, a man with the gun fixed you up and subtly drew my attention. But I mean, glasses, you know where you're going, right? No? If you're fine with computers and stuff, maybe slow.
방금 벌레 양반이라고 부르려고 했지?
You must call me bug guy.
다시 한번 말하자면 당신이 시계 대가리가 아니라 단테라고 불리듯이
The same way you call Dante, yeah, not fuckface. Couldn't find any sushi sources to get back away.
어이, 기사 양반. 우리 지금 어디로?
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라 그레고르라고 불리듯이. 베르가 말했어. 수감자들은 사구로 간다.
사구! 방금 사구라고 말했는가?
Why is Dawn so excited about like everything? This is concerning to me now. What? Did the name District 4 fall upon my ears? That place is known to be the home of the estimated. Tis the origin of the hero's journey, and 'twas the on and on. Shut up and let us have some peace and quiet.
나는 아까까지 입을 다물고 있었네만.
We must go.
말 대답하지 말라고.
Bloody argue with me.
이봐요. 본인이 더 시끄럽다는 건 알아요?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않은 건 아니야. 한 번만 더 주둥이를
옳은 말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니. 수준 알만하네요.
Should I step in? Is this part where I exercise my authority as a manager with dignity and grace? Faint memory urges me to do so. Now, guys. It's advisable to lose your
모분초도 모가지를 분질러야 조용해지지. 도야지 같은 새끼. 이유 없는 폭력은 용서받을 수 없다네.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에 피가 튀었잖아. 저기, 꼭 내 앞에서 싸워야겠어?
This is just crazy. We haven't reached our destination and 3 people are dead already. All because of infighting together.
이거 잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면 사고를 치는군. 너희 넷 이번 달 버스 청소다.
어째서?
Such
본인은 정의를
unfairness. I
구현했을
merely
뿐인
sought the
것을.
hand of justice.
잠깐, 내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘.
Tell them to do my laundry
피는
too.
와인이랑은 다르게
Those
잘 안
things don't
빠진단
wash off
말이야.
as easy as wine.
비싼
Isn't cheap,
건데.
you know. Just get up. No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitor is to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their unlimited revivals for granted. Problem is, I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back. Dante,
시계를 돌려주시겠. 그런 모양새면 어리둥절한 표정이라는 건가? 파우스트 씨.
Miss Faust. This gives Faust a tired nod and gestures to me. She let a small sigh, but still came back to my seat, probably out of a sense of
처음
obligation.
만났던 날에도
The same thing you did
당신이
the day
했던
we
일을
first met,
말하는
Dante.
거예요, 단테.
I suppose that was more
그때는
of an
본능으로
instinct
해냈던
than a
거겠죠?
reaction.
다시
Now let's
해보죠.
try
눈을
it again.
감으세요.
Close your eyes. I have no eyes to close. Blocking out my sight is something I've done. I have no reason not to follow Faust's instructions.
사실
In fact, the
문은
door
어디에 나
is
있어요.
everywhere.
그러나 당신에게만 보이죠.
However, only you can see it. For the
왜냐하면
stars in your sky
당신의
have not
하늘에
fallen. At that, I felt a sliver of light easing into my sight. I let it come to me the same way I had opened my eyes. And then an expanse of a space laid itself out ahead. There was I alone at the massive door that stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Waves of suffocating heat and cries of agony escaped the gap. My mind almost blanks out at the sound of an incessant emanations and wailing. However, I find myself approaching the door, still grasping at its handles as if it's the most natural thing to do. Despite appearing rather ponderous, the door opens without much resistance, and my hand along the inside of the door. That's a positive cacophony, this wailing lie within. And reaching further inside to grab a few outstretched hands, I feel the histories of different sins, each bearing a brand of its own, crawling agony along my hand and up my
고통을
arm.
나눌 준비가
I felt prepared to share the pain. Could that have been a question, or whether pressure to comply? With all my strength, I yanked out the sinners clinging to my hand from the door. It spreads my neck and head. Grip is so unbearable, I'd have taken death over it, and it refused to let the sensation of bones and muscles twisting and entangling with each other goes on for what feels like an eternity. My untrained legs buckle under the unbearable pain, and I drop to my knees onto the pool. And then I see it. The vibrating surface of the red, viscous liquid bubbling and spattering as the pain grows even worse. Soon, the blood soaking the ground coated and fused into 3 separate masses. Then the pain that seemed to go on forever disappeared just like that. As the lumps of blood rose into the air and flew off, the terrible red haze cleared my vision, and I was once again returned to the rumbling bus. What's it
목이
like to be back
베어졌다가
from
붙어버린
decapitation?
신경은
Did your
어떻지?
heart race? Soon as Heathcliff comes to it, he rubs his neck, hissing out a few curse words and stomped towards Ryoshu. Hold on, I just brought you back and you're going straight into another fight? Heathcliff flips around and glare at me, eyes blind with
어차피
fury.
살리는 게 되게 할 일 아닌가?
Back anyway, isn't it?
할 거 있으면 그 가짜는 시계 대가리 째로 부수기 전에 저리 짜져 있어.
That's done and piss off before I smash it in that bloody clock and call ahead.
잠깐만요. 단테 씨가 괴로워하시는 것 같은데 이쯤에서 저
Does not wait for Sinclair to finish his speech and slammed his steel bat at the young man's head. Thus filled with Sinclair's choking, unintelligible gurgles as he lay dying.
시계 대가리. 다음번엔 널 으깰 거야. 이만하면 알아들었지.
정말 생긴 대로라더니
한 번 죽어 사는 만족을 못하나?
Heathcliff tightens his grip on the bag. Ishmael readies to swing your mace. I'm not gonna managing a bunch of people The same Rex even after literally coming back from death. So my mind wandered out, sinners of chill, swept the hit, and froze the tension, and the bus into total silence.
이거 아무래도 제대로 교정해둬야겠어.
The sinners who had been seconds away from jumping at each other, their throats came to an immediate standstill. As a pair of red eyes raked over them with a freezing, merciless glare.
첫 번째 규칙, 버스 안에서 목이 부딪히는 소리가 이 순간 이후로 이 규칙이 깨어지면 너희는 내게 제발 죽여달라고. 난 충분히 그럴 수 있는 사람이야. 알지?
Those were only the sound that broke the silence. Heathcliff lowered divergeless, but didn't dare argue back.
단테, 미안하게 됐습니다.
I need to rewind the clock again. Shook my head. There's no way I was putting myself through that again. I heard so much that death seemed downright merciful. The ghost of a smile on Virgil's face evaporates as his expression
내가 아직 사과와 부탁을 하고 있을 때 문을 여는 게 좋을 텐데 괄아 단지 아픔이 두려운 거라면 그래서 고개를 젓는 거라면 기꺼이 도와 그 정도의 고통에는 눈 하나 깜빡 안 하게 말이죠. 그럼 견딜 수 있지 않겠습니까?
내가 잘못 들은 건가? 관리자님이 분명 거부 의사를 내비쳤던 것 같은데.
당신 기어드는 박자가
입사할 때 나의 상관은 네가 아니라 관리자님이라고 분명히 들었다. 관리자께서 고개를 저었다면 의미는 충분히 전달되었다고 보는데.
그래, 보호자관께서 나서시겠단 말인가. 그렇다면 보호자관께도 충분한 의미를 줘.
His eyes turned a deeper shade of red, sharpening that bone-cold stare. I don't really know what I meant to do as a manager. I knew if I deserved to take this role. But I felt that I should at least stop things from spiraling into an even bigger mess. That one listener should hurt less than about all 12 at once. Well, this not around the clock, it's okay. But just caught me frantically gesturing for all just to stand down. And there gleam in his eye filled
잘 생각하셨군.
관리자께서 그러시겠다니.
It does look like she had more to say, but quickly backed off and not into any attention. My door greeted me again, bringing me with the sickening sensation of my bones and muscles churning against one another. As I stopped describing the pain to myself going forward. It's not the sort of torture I could ever put a name on anyway. Thank you. Sinclair stood up, the pain and bowed in appreciation before tottering back to his seat. I didn't even fight. Yes, I did learn this. I want to get out to use it. Okay, so what's the difference between these two? I see nothing other than the image. I know none of this stuff. They just kept repeating the same thing over and over for some reason, and chose not to explain it. These are the same.
Okay, let's see. So probably you.
I know I've been muted for a bit, but how are you doing so far?
I'm trying to figure stuff out. How do I edit the team, man?
How do you edit the team?
Yes, bro. Do I have to do that, like, for a fight and stuff, or what?
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이야.
You don't have any
일단 불러놓고
나랑 어울리고 싶으면
You get IDs by
라이터는 챙기고 다녔으게.
extracting.
Not what I fucking meant.
What do you mean, edit the team?
Motherfucker, edit the team! I don't know how to fucking explain it better than when you select the 5 fighters. I wanna change that shit so I'm not having the same fucking 5 over and over.
So that you're not having the same 5?
Yes, it's fucking repeating the same shit over and over.
이곳인가?
For the same
depending
fights.
on if you're still in the levels that force you to have a specific, you should be fine.
Man, fuck!
이오티스 참전합니다.
It always chooses the same shit for me to fight. The same thing, man. Come on. Peter, I have a matter to inquire. Thank you. Raise your hand. Inquire. Very. I said that the first rule, well, what then is the second rule? Good grief, did you really have to go out of your way to ask? Roger shot a cold stare from your shoe. Just a little cigarette and returned with an unreadable expression on her face.
두 번째 규칙. 버스 바닥에 담배꽁초 버리지 마. 자. 잠깐. 버스에 정적이 흐르면 안 되지. 결혼 왜 속도를 안 내는 거지?
밥이 없어. 매피가 배고파.
잘 됐군. 분위기를 좀 환기시키지.
Could he be struggling, suggesting a fuel stop? The idea of Ferguson's casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus, like some normal person at a pump, felt strangely out of place.
차가 움직이려면 연료가 캐론 헤드라이트를 깜빡거려봐.
댄스 타임이야.
Dance time?
잠깐. 헤드라이트까지 켜면 습격받기 딱 좋은 상황이잖아요.
그걸 노린 거군.
네?
Sorry. I could hear someone paddling against the bus. He was playing outside.
가진 거 다 놓고 내려. 30초 준다. 10, 9.
Oi, leave all your stuff behind and get off. You got 30 seconds. 10, 9.
20이 빠졌잖아.
Hey, you skipped 20 seconds. 20 seconds free. Just say your prayers.
왜 이렇게 주변에 모자란 사람들이 많은 건지.
뭐라고 했냐?
What'd you just say? How cowardly of them to ambush us. Barely. They must be villains without the shit of that. Alright,
그리고 말이야.
and one more thing. You want them half dead, not dead. Clear. Goes with the same affinity color and the same term in which you what is known as residence. Connect these skills the same affinity as activate resonance. Okay, but this is favorite though. Okay, fine now. Change the all skills the same affinity and the same internal object what is known as resonance.
명령대로 하겠습니다. 좋은 전략.
지금이 기회입니다.
changing through more attributes and skills with the same thing activates absolute resistance.
표정에 따라 실행한다.
좋은 전략입니다. 좋은 전략.
늘 새롭다니까요.
무슨 일인가요, 관리자님?
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
좋은 전략입니다.
표정대로
Let's go all y'all.
표정에 따라 실행한다.
좋은 전략입니다.
Did you type something out? No.
관리자님의 99% 명령과 1%의 제 실력이 합쳐진 결과였습니다.
There's something up here. Why can I go up there?
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Gutter rumble erupts as the side of the bus heaves and splits open. Human shapes litter the ground before the bus escapes in maw. Some still conscious, others no longer in one piece. Maw then stretches open into life, and from that better words starts chewing their bodies, everybody getting faster and voracious. No should take a respectable mode, please satisfaction. Time to sit wherever you want. Off to the side, so
다들 제정신이 아닌 것 같아요. 그렇지 않나요?
So don't you? Well, you reacted maybe wonder what history the sinners carried. Just to make sure none of them were forced to join, right? Whatever happened before my head Gar plays the clock is now a complete mystery. But as far as I can tell, it was basically forced into the company. And maybe they're not so different from me, or so I thought until Sinclair got his head as if it hit a rod.
그래요.
That's right.
맞아요.
This was my choice.
이건 제 선택이죠.
When I was muttering in his back like he was talking to me at all.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요. 저기 또 악의 무리가 달려드네.
Tis the deed I would have done even if the company sought me not. Lo yon host evil troth nigh.
시작한다.
행동을 개시합니다. 행동을 개시합니다. 지금의 기회입니다.
규정대로
먼저 간다.
당연한 결과죠. 당연한 결과죠. 예상보다는 조금 우수해졌군요.
Can I actually choose for once? Oh my god, thank god. Okay. Okay. Dude. So how do I know what I should be getting?
What you should be getting? Explain.
I was about to if you didn't fucking interrupt me. So the enemy has like a weakness, right? How the fuck am I supposed to know which one that is?
Oh, you click on the enemy.
Before the battle.
Oh, before the battle. Okay, click on a battle.
It just says effective affinities with like the slash.
Oh.
Nothing else.
And did you select the next battle or the battle that has enemy icons?
No, I don't fucking know. I did the fourth thing, you know, since I don't really have a choice and shit.
Oh. No. That's not what you want to do. Click the one before 1-4.
It says the same fucking thing, just with enemies.
Yeah, that's the whole point. When it shows the enemies, you want to click on those.
So I don't get any fucking information.
You do get some information when you
no,
click on
the
them.
fuck I don't. It doesn't give me
You
the
also have
enemies.
to battle them more for more info about them.
It doesn't tell me what the enemies fucking are, so I don't get any goddamn information. You're lying to me. You're fucking straight up lying to me to my face. I can fucking see shit, but I can't on this one. You know, the one time it actually cares.
Dude, when you haven't done a level before, it will have question marks for enemies. when you do it...
Yes, that's what I'm fucking saying! I asked if I could get information before the battle starts, and I didn't get a response. Figured it out on my own because you wouldn't fucking stop talking. And therefore, no, I don't get shit for information. I just have to wing it.
앞장서시오.
달리자, 로신한테! 예술을 보여주지.
최선은 다해볼게.
모두에게 평등하게.
하라고?
Yeah, that should sync up together well.
뭐 최선은
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라.
Seriously, when was the last time I actually got to
팔자가 더
stuff
난다.
myself? This is this thing about metal eating better than this thing about metal is eating better than we do.
제공되는 식사는 모두 정량이에요.
그 정도 먹어서는 기운이 안 난단 말이야.
That I'd heard a Heathcliff shouting, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" In the distance, but Melodia seemed to be pretending she heard nothing. Speaking of, this is must run on stuff like blood or protein.
엔케팔린이에요. 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
Energy source extracted by Lobotomy Corporation.
이전 엘사 말이군요.
The previous
특이점으로
Corporate
에너지를 생산하는 회사라고 들었어요. 엘사가 몰락한 지금은 잔해밖에 남지 않았지만.
Though now that the wing has fallen, all that's left is rubble.
맞아요.
Correct.
그래서 지금은 구하기가 꽤 힘들어요.
Which is why it's become a rarity.
하지만 메피스토펠레스는
Memphis is
신체에서
capable of
엔케팔린을
forcibly
강제로
extracting
추출할 수 있죠.
Enkephalin from the body. The body could not help but fixate on the word as I looked back at the back and forth between the chewing maw of the bus and Otis was barking at orders at the other sinners.
엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만 추출돼요.
From the brain and the spinal
특히나
nerves
생명 활동이
can be
있을수록
harvested from
효율이
live
좋죠.
subjects at greater efficiency. So that's why Brig was told the sinners not to kill the assailants.
그럼 해당
One way to
부위만
ask
먹여도
them
되는 거
why
아니야?
feed the whole body.
라기엔
The answer is simply
피와
that the blood
근육도
and muscle
연료로 쓰일 수 있어요.
tissue can be a substantive fuel.
엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을 위해서 필요하다면 나머지 생체 물질은 순항할 때 사용되죠. 엔케팔린이 되도록 천천히 소모되게 하기 위한 설계죠.
하이브리드요.
Hybrid. Foss went on to explain how in the vehicle those fuels taken from the brand and facilities and harvesting enkephalin from the human bodies won't be sufficient in the long run. Almost fed one straight over my head though. Well, that's complicated, but I get that you're in for some tough work.
뭘요? 파우스트는 고생하지 않는답니다.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 관리자 양반, 또 온다고.
Lifting it, it'll be us. A manager, Bob. More incoming. Mind running. Okay. Let's see. Who is attacking, bro? No one. You're evasive. You could probably just clash instead. We also are evasive. Yeah. Did I say I wanted to do this as a counter? Yeah, probably.
출진이다! 생각대로 되었어.
예술이 뭔지 보여줘.
30분.
I think I'm starting to get this a little too well. Okay. It's the same thing.
출진이다!
실친 낙욕하오.
승리했어!
아름답진 않네. 완전한 침묵. 깔끔한 전투였어요. 적의 모든 급소를 파악했거든요.
I like my strategy.
내가 나설 차례인가?
어이, 적당히 끝내라. 곧 손님이 방문한.
Said poking his head out of the window.
Hey,
처음으로 가는
dude.
변전이니까
Yeah, what?
길잡이가 필요할 것 같아서.
Every 10 extractions, you get a pity of a 2 or 3. Maybe an ego if you're lucky.
Okay.
4 extractions. So you should like maybe use all that lunacy on 10x spins.
Okay. I've determined that we will have a guide at this, as this is our first trip to a dungeon.
저 혹시
Excuse me.
림버스 컴퍼니에서
Are the
오신
people
분들
from Limbus
맞나요?
Company? Someone approaches us. Apparent hesitation.
맞나 보네요.
Sure look like it. Just about finishes me and was crunching down the last bit of bone. Very watched then differently before introducing
예전
himself.
엘사에서 근무했던
I'm
유리예요.
a former
잘
employee
부탁합니다.
of the previous L Corp. Look forward to working with you. Previous L Corp meaning
그 로보토미 코퍼레이션이겠군.
Corporation.
네,
Correct.
우리는
We'll
로보토미
move
코퍼레이션.
on to explore the
구
former
L사의 옛
branches
지부들로
of the Lobotomy
향합니다.
Corporation. That is a fallen L
저라면 불러도 절대 안 왔을 것
I
같은데.
would have taken this job if I were you, even if someone specifically requested me.
추락한 날개라니.
And at the end of
분명
your
끝이 좋지
employment
않았을
here,
텐데요.
left any pleasant memories, it being a fallen wing and all.
무슨 소리야? 날개고
What about
뭐고
following
돈만
or not? It's a
함께라면
huge payday
뭐든
turn.
유쾌한 기억이 된다고.
Or I can do a charming memory.
거기는 아직도
Yes, I heard this.
괴물로 득실된다는
It's
소문이
still
있던데.
crawling with monsters even now.
괴물이 아니라
Not
환상체요.
monsters, abnormalities.
어쨌든
Regardless,
사실이에요.
it's what you said is
하지만
true.
더 중요한
But
것들이
there's
있죠.
also a home to more important things than those entities.
지부 가장 깊숙한 곳에
Deepest zones of the branches
최근에
of
피어나기 시작한
those are plant-like
엘사의
buds
기술의
that
핵심
only
정수가
recently began
존재해요.
to form. This is the essence of L Corp's
단테,
technology.
며칠 전에 내가 제안했던 걸
What
기억합니까?
I said a few days back.
성의를 새기게 해줄 거라고 말했는데 정수, 황금가지를 모아온다면 그 정도는 어려운 일도 아니게 될 겁니다.
In the word aspect still makes my head ache.
What exactly was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고 할
It's
필요는
no use without your
없습니다.
brain trying to remember what you can.
그때가 되면
It'll all come back.
전부
in
알게 될
time.
테니.
Return to a slow nod to pleasant advice. Alright, for now, I should focus on what my present self is able to process. If it's the bottom core we're scouring, we might come across somewhere we can fall into.
아,
What does that mean?
그러면 더
We
이상
won't have to
사람들을
more
갈아
people to our vehicle?
넣지.
거기다가
Could
운이
also grab
좋으면
some
에고까지
draw if we're
얻을
lucky.
테니
So that they- So
일석삼조네요.
that's 3 rats with 1 stone. It's another unknown term that makes my tilt my head. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to each other when we had a guest on board. And apparently, it wasn't the only one who thought so.
유리 씨는 무슨 일 하며 지냈나?
What have been up to after L Corp flashed what looked like his best attempt at a kind smile at our new pastor, hoping to strike up a conversation. The corners of his eye twitched from giving from forcing a facial expression he obviously wasn't used to. But Eric pretended not to notice.
내가 보아하니 그대는 해결사일 것 같소. 그들에게서는 모두 고결한 영웅의 냄새가 난다고 하더군.
It appears to me that thou art an honorable fixer. It is said that all fixers exude the noble scent of heroes. As Yuri gave a slight nod, I heard Ishmael release a deep sigh.
어디서 그런 소식을 들었는지 모르겠지만 해결사는 그런 영웅들이 아니에요. 초라한 봉급자.
금세 다른 밥벌이 찾는 게 쉽진 않았을 텐데 용케 해냈군.
아직은 계약직이에요.
아하, 굳이 다시 이곳으로 기어 들어온 이유도 그거였겠네요. 예전 직장으로 돌아가서 크게 한탕이라도 치면 팀장 자리라도 주겠대요.
실적을 세우면 계약 기간은 늘어날지도 모르죠.
그렇지. 보통 계약직 시절은 실적 하나에 목숨을 걸어야 할 때니까.
아, 그거 참 부질없는 목숨이네요.
And what a pointless life that is.
아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야? 뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안 들어?
글쎄요. 처음부터 끝까지 마음에 안 드는 거죠.
Seeming unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. And sitting between the two of them, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I don't think I'll ever get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이 편할 겁니다,
You want to figure
단테.
as fast as you want to make the job easier, Dante.
결혼 출발하지.
Time to go.
손님께서 자리에 앉았다.
내 피부에 빵빵,
It's time to reveal
카른도
it.
빵빵.
Turns returning to drive. What? Blue. Yeah, you are blue, so. Yeah, I just don't think I could have picked a good one here.
Does Bro know about win rate?
폭들을 제거하겠소. 셔츠는 낙엽하오.
승리했어.
폭들을 제거하겠소. 셔츠는 낙엽하오. 폭들을 제거하겠소.
승리했어.
폭의 거울은 깨졌소.
손쉽구만.
I might be goated. That was like a perfect combo.
역시 본인은 위대한 해결사가 될 자질이 있어.
그럴듯한 예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데 말이야.
저 근데 지도는 제게 있는데요. 길은 어떻게 알고 가는 건가요? 그건 말이지. 감이지. 카룬의 감. 네? 분홍머리. 카룬 앞을 이상한 종이로 막는 이유가 뭐야? 계속 이상한 방향으로 가니까 그렇죠. 이 지도를 보세요. 우리가 가는 쪽은 남북. 마음이 향하는 곳, 그곳에 진짜 길이 있을지니.
옳소. 우리는 모두 마음이 향하는 곳으로 나아가야만 하네.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는 길치라는 거잖아요.
제가 하고 싶은 말을 대신 해주실 줄.
오, 우리 기사님 친구라도 생겼나봐.
분홍머리가 계속 제잘거려. 난 길을 알고 있다. 아니 그러니까 방향이 잘못. 앞에 또 장애물이야.
아니 카론, 기다려봐.
어이! 보스가 근사해 보이는데.
메피스토 팰레스의 후식 시간인 모양이군. 내리지. 아직 밥을 더 먹여야겠어.
No good option here, really. Let's see. You being attacked? No. Actually, hold on. You're attacking back there. Are you more weak to slash? Oh, right here. Yeah, you are weaker to slash, so sure, go with that one then.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
생각보다 잘 들어갔네.
승리했어.
Yeah, right.
그 누구도 볼 수 없다.
손쉽구만.
Oh shit, what the fuck happened with this guy? What are you weak to? It's all slashers. we're gonna get hit by that guy, so we'll go with that. I think we're fine to just attack them. It's favored, apparently. Okay, this one has the same.
출진이다!
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
승리했어!
아름답진 않네.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
Alright, there we go.
복사에 대한 대가구려. 시들어가는 것 같소.
Yo, dude.
이곳 인간들은 따분해.
You wanna gamble for a little bit and then like, I don't know, and there, cause like, it's been going on way longer than we did Undertale, and this was meant for an Undertale stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
아, 비웃지 마세요. 저도 좋아서 이딴 걸 입었겠어요?
Just a standard fare, but up to you.
날씨 좋다.
You said to do 10,
자,
didn't you?
그래서 누굴 보호해야
Yeah,
한다고
but
했지?
it's standard fare. I was going to say yeah. Also, the
It's
red
not
one's that's a bad one. Sloshing Ishmael is a bad one. I think that's okay. You don't have to click on them individually. You can just pick it on the
So this is
middle
standard.
things.
We'll do one more.
지금 이 순간부터 날 보고
Oh
눈살을
yeah,
찌푸린 자들은
I'm
모두
pretty sure you
열애자로
already got
간주하겠다.
introduced into shards.
전부 불태울 거야. 역겨운 내 삶까지도.
Oh, what does the 3 mean?
You escaped there the second time.
그래. 나도 반갑고. 혹시
I'm gonna put her down first.
Is this better or worse? I see no difference in the grading here.
Which ID did you say better or worse?
For the Ishmael, the sloshing one or the south section?
Sloshing one's horrible. Just get the section one.
Okay, but what's the difference?
There's already a better version of what sloshing Ishmael is anyway.
Okay, but what's the difference?
The difference is that she's like a really bad tank sloshing Ishmael wise, and you get more stuff out of the section one. Plus, sloshing's like really slow, I think.
Okay, I don't see how like where this changes stuff other than like the picture. I'll assume
that's
that 3 is
because,
better.
In battle, when you want to target and evade or evade or block, but mainly evade would be it would be horrible as yeah. It's also going to be for worse in like
Damn,
focused battles.
Okay, so are you saying like when I press their icon to like get the counter or defend thing, that's what changes?
Yeah, if it shows a little arrow, that's an evade, but
And only on defend?
따분해. 진짜 작품들을 본다면 눈이
it
트일 텐데
also
말이야.
affects focused things because if a enemy speed is higher than the ID speed that you're using, they're obviously going to dodge it or win. So just don't get to sloshing into your little fights.
Okay.
이곳 인간들은 따분해. 진짜 작품들을 본다면 눈이 트일 텐데 말이야.
I still don't know how like half of that stuff works, but I did read this, by the way. It is very heavy, actually. Damn. I can't even I can't hold more than like 40 pounds. That's crazy. But that's just because I'm weak. I'll press ending soon now. Alright. So I stream on the weekends and Tuesday and Thursday. Now, recently, I haven't been able to stream as much because, like, my leg situation and all that, like, it keeps dislocating. I am not sure why, other than I have just weak joints. So that's why we only had 1 stream this week instead of 4. Sorry about that, but I'll try and stream as much as I can to make up for it.